G'day everyone, Siffy G here. Welcome to this little lecture on the yin yang and esoteric Taoism. And today I want to share some information that is never talked about, especially with the yin and yang. We all know this symbol, right? And we know that in Chinese medicine it's used a lot. Everything can be broken down into its polarities: good, bad, evil, God, devil, the God, whatever, male, female. We all know this is common sense, right? But let's look at these dots and what they represent in esoteric way of Taoist cosmology and the stars, right? I'm Australian Aboriginal and we believe that the earth is flat. I am also a Taoist practitioner of 33 years of the Ching Chun Pai in Sydney. So when I was 22 years old, I was ordained into Taoism. I followed my Sifu. And of course, when you do all the rituals and you learn about Taoism at the temple, you go home, you do your studies and you research. And I've researched many canons and so forth, alchemy texts and everything like that. It's important to understand that what we live in is not what's being taught. Thanks to the Jesuits and fucking NASA with their lies, never a straight answer. They're full of shit. We cannot leave Earth. The moon and the sun is very close to us. Very close. We can see it. Right? But the moon is not what it seems to be. So therefore I want to talk a little bit about this yin-yang concept of my own theories and studies and research. Alright, we know that yang represents a circle and yin represents a square in Taoism. Right? So the heavens is yang, the earth is yin, respectively. Now, when you look at the yin yang, everyone looks at it like this, as a sphere. Which is also correct, but I'm going to go a little bit deeper and I want to try and express some other things. If we look at the yin-yang circle horizontally, this is the earth, right? The sun and moon goes around clockwise around our earth. We are not spinning, we are in stillness, right? It's absolute bullshit that we're a spinning fucking globe rocketing through space. Absolute bullshit. And the sun and moon is powered. Alright, so most people think that the sun and moon represents these two dots, the darkness and the light of night and day. But the moon is nothing that we can land on. And when I drew the symbol of the yin-yang with the sun and moon, I don't look at that as the moon like most people see it. If you look at, just say that's the sun, the there's a black and a white dot. This is the black sun. That's never taught in Taoism. The moon is a reflection of Earth. Yes, it's a reflection of Earth. So we can see our land through the moon by looking at the moon. And it goes through its different phases. And that's going to be on a different clip. So the black sun also goes clockwise. And you see a lot of this type of clockwise rotation. So the sun and moon go clockwise around the flat Earth. The stars, or the heavens above, go anti-clockwise. And Polaris is there, right? Going straight through, connected through the North Pole to the black sun. The black sun is responsible for the sun and the moon and the rotation for the electromagnetic energies for the Earth. I mean, we know that 7 is a very important number in a lot of civilizations, esoterically, even in the Bible, and so forth. And we know that in yoga and energy systems there is so-called the main 7 energy wheels, or the chakras, right? And they also belong to energies within the body, and we can relate those chakras with also planets. So if we're looking at the Earth, we got the sun and the moon, and we got the black sun. North Pole, we got the Polaris up here. This is powering, the black sun powers the sun and the moon. The moon is a reflection of our Earth, and it's like a plasma through the atmosphere, and we can see where we live. You're all going to say I'm mad, but this is the truth. The Nazis were also after the black sun, and in Tibet there is places that we can supposedly go into the inner earth, they call Shambhala. There's underground caverns, underground lakes, underneath the sea, fresh water. So there is a lot that we haven't been taught about our earth. So the sun and the moon, just say sun and that's the moon. This is our first layer or ceiling, right? I did a rap about it. Yeah. Right, so the first ceiling or layer is our sun and moon. Then the second one is Mercury and Venus. And that is the second layer or ceiling. The third is Mars. The fourth is Jupiter. I'm going off my notes here. Uranus is in between the 6th and 7th. And the 7th is where all the stars are. 7 stars. Chelsea. Anyway, so the black sun is responsible, and that powers the electromagnetic. And also the Northern Lights is thanks to the black sun coming up through the centre of the North Pole and gives us that electromagnetic waves, frequencies that powers our Earth. So the yin yang is not the sun and the moon, only to the exoteric, the normal shit that people feed you. So when people go to the moon phases, to me, it's really the earth phases that we're seeing. Back in China, around the maybe the 15th or 16th century, that's when all the Westerners got there, the Jesuits, and they somehow lied, or there must be some conspiracy that the world now is part of. And the evilness and wickedness that we have today, it's been going for a long time, this big plan. And now we got guys thinking that they can be fucking pregnant and have kids. So if we go back in time, all these sages and all the information on herbal medicine, acupuncture, healing, know about stars, the universe, all these Taoist masters and Buddhist sages or whatnot, immortals, gave us all this information, and today we have to believe the fucking bullshit that's coming out of NASA. They send a rocket up and it just drops into a sea. We cannot leave Earth. Earth is an imprisonment for the soul. The cosmic egg, where Pungu split it, the heaven and earth. So the heaven encompasses Earth, but we're trapped here until we raise our vibration, our light, our frequency, our consciousness. But today we're fed that much bullshit through the media, the lies, the constant switching of polarities. Men can have babies, fuck's sake, right? You can see now our world is upside down. That's bullshit. So don't believe, research, and you'll realize that the earth is not what they've taught you in school. It never has been. It's been pushed, indoctrinated. And fucking NASA knows it. They're all fucking evil bastards. Alright guys, Tao bless. Think about that. Research the black sun.